All right, welcome back to the channel. Here we go. All right, another day, another conversation about this boxing. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. But let me kick this out. Start with this. Bobby Collins, what's good, man? Nuke Juice says, salute for 9. What are you bringing to the table today? Well, what we're going to talk about to the table today is we're going to continue to drive home. We're going to continue to drive home this Tyson Fury stuff. I can't think of anything that's more important to talk about in the sport of boxing. There's other things going on, kind of. You know, Ryan Garcia wants to fight Gervonta Davis. You have, you know, different fights that people are talking about going on. But really, you know, I don't think that there's anything more important to the sport of boxing than what's going on with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I think that's it, you know? And, you know, been watching a lot of videos, watched, you know, Black Fight Fan. Well, not Black Fight Fan TV. I sat up and watched 78 last night. I watched Black Fight, Best Fight the Best. You know, I listened to what Mauricio Suleiman had to say. I've been reading a lot of comments on different people's videos. And look, man, this is my take on it. We're killing them. We're killing them. You know now what we know what the deal is. We have the ability to force these people to talk about things that they want to ignore. If it was not for the fact that this coronavirus kicked off pretty much right after Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury's fight, if it wasn't for the fact that boxing got shut down and nobody really has much to pay attention to in the sport of boxing, we would have had so many other things going on that we would have never been able to stop and look at the scenario that went on in that fight. And I think that is really what boxing is. I think that's what has these guys up against the wall. The WBC is up against the wall. The Nevada State Athletic Commission is up against the wall. So is top rank is up against the wall. Because you're going to have to explain how this dude got a dent in his head. And you have to explain why we see the outlines of people's knuckles in gloves. And these explanations that they're giving right now are they're ludicrous. They're not, or better yet, they're not just ludicrous. They don't address the issue. You see the WBC trying to talk about something other than the issue, right? You see BT Sports trying to put up something as a response that isn't even a response. Like, for example, let me say, Juntao the Great said, Fanan, I think it's time to call a spade a spade. Deontay Wilder stayed in white folks' chests, put them on blast for injustices. That night, they tried to kill them in front of a 60% European crowd. Look, man, my thing is, I appreciate where you're coming from, the Great, but I want to stay as focused as I can be. As focused as I can be, because I'm not going to allow them to change the subject, and I'm not going to change the subject. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. The photograph that they showed with the knuckles showing, dude, that is a copyrighted photograph. I know I beat that into the ground, but that's a copyrighted photograph. BT, look at what BT did in order to try to defend Tyson Fury from this. They put up a tape of Tyson Fury's hands being wrapped and what's his name, and JD's sitting there. Okay, so ask yourself something. What is that supposed to prove? What is that supposed to prove? For now they saying the dent is photoshopped. Of course, everything's photoshopped. Everything is photoshopped. We have world-class photoshoppers just running around photoshopping pictures and sending them around to make Tyson Fury look bad. Look, man, we know that the people with the Photoshop talk, they're full of shit. Because we are that's what they're gonna do. But here's the thing. When BT shows you a picture of Tyson Fury's hand getting wrapped in JD's there in the room, ask yourself, what does that prove? It proves that JD's saw Tyson Fury's hand getting wrapped. That's all that proves. Does it prove anything else? No. Does it prove that there was padding in his glove? No. Does it prove that there's not a dent in Deontay Wilder's head? No. What they do is they try to put that out there so that they can try to lead you to make a conclusion that is not one that necessarily needs to be made. It doesn't matter if JD's saw the gloves getting wrapped or not. That doesn't make that picture where you see his whole hand exposed, that doesn't make that go away. That doesn't explain away the photograph. That doesn't explain away the dent. All that is some corny ass way to tell you, that they're just telling you something that's true. They're just telling you something that's true. JD's saw the hand wrap. No, Bogart Skrilla, much love in that super chat. It doesn't prove that JD's was in on it. It doesn't prove anything. Much love in that super chat. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove that JD's was on it. Stanley Brown says, salute for 9 and the LDBC, smash that like button. Yes, sir, smash that like button. Terrence Bailey, much love in that super chat, man. Thank y'all so much. Hey, look, man, we got 200 people in the building. We only got, I see 9 likes. We got 81 likes, man. We got 204 people in the building, 81 likes, man. Let's get the likes to 200. Proves Bobby did not need to be there again. No, let me tell you what it proves. It just proves that he saw it. That's it. It doesn't prove that Tyson Fury had pads in his glove. I understand that you can be suspicious of JD's, but I want you to make sure you do not go off down rabbit holes that people take you down. Tyson, all that shows me is that JD's didn't catch it going into the ring. That's the only thing that proves is that JD's didn't catch it. The fact that Mauricio Sulaiman could say that he was in both dressing rooms, first of all, motherfucker, you were not in both dressing rooms at the same time. Okay? My understanding is that both of those guys' gloves got wrapped at the same time in two different dressing rooms. So you don't have the ability to be in two places at one time. But even then, so what? All that proves is that Mauricio Sulaiman missed it. That's it. It doesn't explain away the fact that you don't have any padding in the ring. They're not addressing the picture. They're not addressing what it is that you actually see. All they're doing is pointing to their protocol. They're saying, see, we went through our protocol. We went through our protocol. Since we went through our protocol, there's no way that somebody could have cheated. And that just doesn't carry from one thing to another. He said, Nappy Chef said, loaded glove happened while he was on that throne beneath the robe with the oversized sleeves. Magician's been doing it for decades. Smash that like. Smash that like. Let me tell you what I think it is, Nappy Chef, 35. I think that they let him in the ring with loaded gloves and that those loaded gloves do not violate Nevada State Athletics Commission's rules. That's what it looks like to me. Because you can have, look at this picture, dude. I'm going to put this, look at this picture. I got to show you this picture. Okay, I'm going to show you this picture. right here. See that? See this picture? That hand right there is Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s hand. These are the gloves for the Marcos Maidana fight. All of these gloves, see this scale right here? That's a scale. That's what they do. That's how they check. They take these gloves and they put them on that scale and they see whether it's 8 ounce or 10 ounce or whatever the limit is. They weigh the gloves. But you can clearly see from Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finger that there's no padding, no significant padding in this glove. Even though it weighs the same amount as, say, this glove, this red glove over here weighs, right? All of these can wear. Look how worn in this is right here. Look how worn in these gloves are. You see that? There's no significant amount of padding in that glove, and that's what entices. And by the way, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is here, and Mauricio Sulaiman is in the room, is right next to him. And Mauricio Sulaiman and the Nevada State Athletic Commission approved these gloves. But what Floyd Mayweather Jr. said was, no, I'm not going to fight in these because these are bare knuckle gloves. There's no padding in the gloves. There's no padding on the knuckle. Notice he's not putting his finger down by this sun and feeling the pad around here or the padding on the thumb. He's feeling the padding over the knuckles. So that's what Tay Walker, much love in that super chat. That's what Floyd Mayweather Jr. said the problem was with Marcos Maidana's gloves. It wasn't how much it weighed. It was whether, because you can have 10 pounds. Much love in that super chat again, man. Tay Walker in the building. Levo M96. Oh, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about why I'm salty. Why I'm salty does not matter. Dumbass. Where'd it go? Why I'm salty does not matter. I could be salty because I'm upset that Deontay Wilder lost. Okay, fine. Now explain the reason, explain why I clearly see this. Please explain to me why I see this. This is a copyrighted photo again. But explain to me, yes, I'm right. I hate that he lost. But since you're in the middle of that, explain to me why I see this guy's fingers right here. Explain to me why I see his finger right here and why I see his finger right here. Okay, I'm mad that he lost. But now tell me exactly why I see fingers there. Fanan, much respect, Fanan the Don. The facts, people don't like facts. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat. Okay? A 10-pound hand feels way heavier than 10 pounds of weed. A 10-pound hand weight feels way heavier than 10 pounds of weed. If you hit them with it, yeah, because it'd be more condensed. But look, man, please explain to me. Much love in that super chat again, man. Thank you, part 4. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, yeah, the gloves are designed flatter. They must fight with the same gloves next time. That photo could be tricky. Bro, that's not tricky, dude. The guy's finger's on top, and he's touching his fingers between, dude. But we don't even have to question that, dog. You know perfectly well that if you have padding, horsehair and padding on a glove, and you move it off the side of your knuckles, the gloves are going to weigh the same amount. The gloves are going to weigh the same amount, and there's not going to be any knuckles on your there's not going to be anything on your gloves, dude. No padding on your gloves. I just want to know, dog, why is everybody got to be lying? Everybody's lying. The pictures are the people that pointed out the gloves flopping, they're lying. Now you see a picture with a dent in the man's head. Give me a second. So this has got to be photoshopped, right? This right there is photoshopped. You can see every bit of sweat and hair. You can see the microscope. You can see the hairs on this dude's head, man. But that's photoshopped too. So that's photoshopped. This, you can't trust this either. It's just, come on, man. You see that. You see that. You see that. You see those things. You see these things. But Mauricio Suleiman is going to try to sidetrack with you by saying, I was in the room when his gloves got wrapped. I was in the room. Never mind the fact, never mind, he was in there before. Never mind that you literally see knuckles. Forget that you literally see knuckles in this picture that is not photoshopped, but don't believe it because Mauricio Suleiman says that he was in the room. Mauricio Suleiman has no credibility whatsoever. And if you ever notice something, about these people, dude? Boxing with Straight Right said, can we sue the WBC as a fan to get an investigation? No, you can, but they're in Mexico. They're not doing shit. No, they're not. But that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter what the WBC thinks. It doesn't matter. Dude, nobody believes the WBC any other time. Any other time, right? We were telling people that Dillian White was lying on the WBC by saying that he had been a mandatory for 700 days. Remember that? Remember that? Nobody believed, none of these clowns believed us when we said Dillian White was not the WBC mandatory for 600 days, right? The WBC said it. Did any of these people, any of these UK fans that were supporting Dillian White, did any of them believe us when we said, did anybody believe the WBC when they said that? No, they did not believe the WBC. And why didn't they believe the WBC? Because the WBC has a terrible track record. They have a terrible track record. You just had them. Do you remember DOG said gloves should be x-rayed at the ring, checked each round? What's up in that super chat? Bro, if you don't have knuckles, if you don't have padding, the same amount of padding on your glove, then that glove needs to be taken off. You need to have, it doesn't matter how much it weighs if there's no padding on it. But anyway, the idea that somebody should care, like that the WBC is somebody that you would look to and say, oh, yes, well, the WBC should investigate it. If the WBC doesn't investigate it, then it means that nothing was wrong. Bullshit. Because the WBC was alerted to the fact that people believed Alejandra Jimenez to be a man. You remember that? Alejandra Jimenez, when she fought Fershon Dezor Cruz, I know I'm killing her name. Do you remember that? When somebody who from the past, it wasn't Cruz, wasn't Dezor Cruz, but it was somebody who had fought Jimenez in the past, said, that's a man. She said, that is a man. She looks like a man. She sounds like a man. She walks like a man. That is not a woman. That is a man. And do you remember how the WBC immediately jumped to the offense of DeJourn Cruz, of Jimenez, and it's like, these people are lying. The only reason that it's sad that they're doing it. They're only doing it to tear down Jimenez, our great champion. And then what happens? Not 2 weeks later, she pops dirty for male hormones. She pops dirty for performance-enhancing drugs not 2 weeks later. And what did they do then? They continued to support her. They didn't do like the WBO did and immediately strip her, right, of her belt and give the belt back to Cruz. The WBC continued to ride with her, continued to ride with Jimenez. And only after several months did they eventually give the belt back to Cruz. So how in the world do they have any credibility in this matter to begin with? They have zero credibility in this situation. And what's funny to me is that all of these people that would quote the WBC know perfectly well that they have no respect for the WBC. As soon as WBC does something else next week, they're going to call them a bunch of crooks and thieves. All of these people, many of these people, not all of these people, many of these people that claim that this is all hogwash because the Nevada State Athletic Commission didn't approve the gloves and the WBC saw the gloves because it got over on them. And if it was any other scenario, they would be screaming up and down about how crooked the WBC is and how crooked the Nevada State Athletic Commission is. Do you remember when there was a lopsided scorecard in the Canelo Alvarez fight with Gennady Golovkin? When Adelaide Bird had it 118-110 for Canelo Alvarez in a fight that many people thought was very close and very few people agreed with that scorecard. Did you hear how they talked about how corrupt the WBC, how corrupt the Nevada State Athletic Commission was, and how we need to, and all the problems we're having with scoring because it's so corrupt? Do you remember how Teddy Atlas would go back and forth and would go on and on about how all of the sanctioning bodies are corrupt and how they're all pay for play and how they all need to be thrown away? It's mighty ironic that the same people that you guys call thieves and liars, who should be disbanded, right? Who should be disbanded and are the worst thing about boxing, become the people that you hold up as the standard when they're talking about Deontay Wilder being cheated. You can't have it both ways, dude. You can't have it both ways. If the WBC is a bunch of crooks and the Nevada State Athletic Commission's a bunch of crooks, when the decision's going against Gennady Golovkin, then you need to hold that same energy for when they support something that you agree with. You can't have it. You got to have it one way. It's one way or the other. Is the WBC legit or is it not? If you say it's not, then shut up telling me that they saw gloves getting wrapped. If the Nevada State Athletic Commission is crooked in the appointment of their judges, of the appointments of their officials for Canelo Alvarez fights and for Floyd Mayweather fights, then don't tell me that they're all of a sudden stand up and innocent bystanders who should be trusted when you're talking about a Deontay Wilder fight. You cannot have it. You cannot have it both ways, dude. You can't have it both ways. But the fact of the matter is, we see the pictures. We see the pictures. We see the knuckles in the hand. And originally, during the original glove gate, remember this? Oh, you can't see. That's his palm. That's his palm. When people are saying, no, dude, that's not his palm. There's no vertical lines. There's no vertical lines in your palm. There's vertical lines in your fingers. Between your fingers. Those are the vertical lines, not this. Tyson Fury does not have a vertical line in the middle of his hand. He has, this is what you saw. This is what you saw. A lot of times, 3, referee labels Tyson Fury the dirtiest fighter of career. Dude, that's what Eddie Cotton said about the dude. The fact that Tyson Fury is dirty is beyond debate, man. It's beyond debate. The reason why people can keep pulling things back out in his past is because there's so much shit there. Wilder's going to have some serious head damage when he's older. Dude, he could look, man. Dude, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at that, man. Look at this. Look at that dent. Look at the dent in this dude's head, man. You guys dislike Deontay Wilder so much that you think that this is right. You think that this is right. Look at that. There is nothing photoshopped about this dude. This is disgusting. It's purely disgusting. How do you get that from a padded boxing glove? And this is in the same spot that Deontay Wilder got hit, where he lost his equilibrium and he never got it back. I wonder why he might never have got his equilibrium back when you can see a dent in his head that is apparently the size of a $50. Look at that. 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 And you want me to take the word of Mauricio Sulaiman. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Those are fingers, man. That is his hand. But you want me to not look at this photo, this copyrighted photo, which is on this man's website, Los Angeles Photography, John Krasinski. This is the fight in the file name. But I'm supposed to believe Mauricio Sulaiman when I see index finger, when I see middle finger, where I see middle finger, where I see here the glove collapsed in on itself and a bunch of wrinkles going across a glove that should be tight across the top. That is that man's finger. That is that man's knuckles. But you want me to believe you because you show me a picture of JD's watching his hands get wrapped. How in the fuck is that supposed to deal with the pictures that I just showed you? You can look at the level of detail in these pictures and know damn well those are not photoshopped. So what difference does it make that the WBC didn't catch it? What difference does it make that JD's didn't catch it? Because we catching it on that photo. Somebody caught it. You just don't like who caught it. Could have died that night. Of course he could have died that night, dude. He's inches away from it. Look, I'm going to do it again. Of course he almost died. Of course he almost died. Of course he almost died. Of course he did. Look, his brain is underneath there. Tyson Fury said a shot to the temple will do it. Yeah, if you dent his temple, that's his temple that's dented. That's his temple that is dented. Tyson Fury said that he dented his temple with his glove. That's his temple. And there's an indentation by his temple. That's his brain right underneath there. This is his head. His brain is right here. A couple inches in, and that's a dent on his brain. Shame on you all. Shame on y'all. Shame on you lying motherfuckers. Shame on you, WBC. Shame on you, Nevada State Athletic Commission. Shame on you, Tyson Fury. Shame on you, fucking Sugar fucking Hill. Shame on all of you for that. You guys want that dude to lose that bad, that you're willing to overlook something that is that obvious. It was in his official portfolio that he now made private. Who was that? Did the guy make it private now? His portfolio did he make it private now? Did he make it private already? Oh, said ain't no tool in my photo. Man, can't nobody do that. That shit ain't Photoshop. That ain't Photoshop. Did the dude? Let me go see something real quick. Did he make it a private collection now? Last time I saw, I would think that he wouldn't want to make it private. But let's see. If he made it private, then you know. Then you know if he made that private. Because I got the link right here. Oh yeah, he snatched that shit off. He snatched that shit off. Sorry, friend, you can't snatch that shit off now. You can't snatch that shit off. You can't snatch that shit off now, dog. It's already up. He snatched that shit. Yeah, they snatched that shit off. Now there's a cover-up. Sorry, dude, we already got it, homie. We already got it. We already got it, homie. We already got it. We already snatched it off your website, sir. We already snatched it. What if somebody go try to buy that shit up? They said something to them. Oh, they bought the picture. They're like, oh man, cut this shit down. Take that down. Take that down. Take that down. Took that down, huh? Yep, you took it down. It's all right. We already got it. We already linked. We already linked. We already got it up. We already got it up. Already got the picture. Already proved that it wasn't Photoshop. Because I got this. So, oh yeah, they got to him. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. We'll take it down because I don't want to be part of this. Hey, I don't want to be part of this. Oh, show the picture again? Let me show. Absolutely. No problem. And I'm giving him his full credit. No worries. We already have it right here. There you go. This is what they hid. Right there. Now it's a private gallery. I'm sure it is a private gallery. Because he wants to be able to get another shot to go into a fight. But it's too late, homie. It's too late. There you go. There you go right there. Las Vegas Photography.com. Author John Krasinski. It's already out there, dude. You can't duck and run from the dude. You can't duck and run from it, dog. It's already out there, home. Can't nothing down when you slow the fight down. No, you can't. But that tells you right there what they're on, dog. Fanon, I got it. Oh, I got it in my photo gallery in my phone. Yep, I already got it. And I got the copyrighted photo right there. And you can't do anything for me for using it because your copyright is all over it. Nobody confusing it. It's your work. Damn, these rotten scoundrels, bro, done made the man take it down. Yeah, for sure. If he wants to get another shot, he has to take it down if he wants to be able to cover any more fights. He didn't want that. He did not want that. He don't want nothing to do with that. He probably took it down so he couldn't get his fight, so he wouldn't get his fight credentials taken. Yeah, absolutely. Like, hey, man, I'll take it down, but too late. I don't give a shit about him nor his fight credentials. Hate it or love it said, this is so messed up on so many levels. Shake my fucking head. Yes. Dog, it's just another level. Dude, there's nothing there. What's the guy's name again? The guy's name is John Gruesome. I do believe his name is John Gruesome. But let me look at it again. Let me show you the photos again, so you can write it down for yourself. But they knew they couldn't get over on that Photoshop. Why else? Now that's when you know you're guilty, but that's when you just know you're guilty, dude. Okay? That's when you know you're guilty. When you go out of your way to try to get pictures taken down. Here it is. This is not available for online purchase. Copyright 2020, John Gruesome. Location, Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. John Gruesome, byline is right there. Sorry, friend. We already got it. It's right there. Are you going to deny? He's going to deny it's not his photo? Is he going to deny it's not his photo? Oh, show the temple shot? Oh, no worries. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. This is what they want to tell you is Photoshop. Oh, he said we need a video about him taking it down. No, I mean, it's cool. I know he was going to take it down. It wasn't going to stay up for very long because it's his work. And he doesn't want his name or his work spread all over this stuff because he didn't sign up for that. And I don't mind him not wanting to be in the middle of it. That's cool, but I already got it. Just like this. We already got it. Look, it's right there. Now, you guys, I'm giving you in a ton of detail. Look at all the detail. You can see all the little pimples. You can see all of the pores, not the pimples. You can see all the pores where where his hair is. You can see all his hair follicles, the little dots. And you can see this dent. See this shadow? That's showing a dent in his head. Look at that. This is what they want to state. They're going to tell you. They'll tell you this is a normal injury that you get in a boxing match. That's normal. Dude, this could kill you. That's like he got hit. It looks like he got hit with a bat right there. This is what it would look like if somebody hit you with a bat and the tip was right here. Boom, cave your skull in. Just so you know, this is his skull being caved in by a punch. And this is what Mauricio Suleiman is telling you you're crazy for believing. You're crazy for believing that this could come, that this could come from this. Look at that. Look at that. That's, by the way, see over here? This is the same side of his head that the injury is on. This side, Deontay Wilder's left side. This is Tyson Fury's right hand with all of his knuckles showing, his fingers showing, his clearly no padding here. And this is where the caving in of Deontay Wilder's skull took place. I'm going to show you the skull again. I need to show you the skull again. See? This is the side of the head that hand that you saw, no padding on, is located. That is the hand that hit right here. Okay? Let me see if I can show you these side by side real quick. See if there's a way I can show you these side by side. Think I can. Do you see that? See that? See that glove right there? See that head right there? See that dent right there? You see how that's on this side of his head? This is where this is the fist that caused this. This fist that you see completely ungloved caused this caving in of Deontay Wilder's scalp. Have I shown you enough? Do I need to show you anything other than that? You see it on the screen right there. Right there. And they're trying to convince you that this dent has nothing to do with this glove. They're trying to say that caving in of Deontay Wilder's head has nothing to do with this glove right here. They want you to believe that because JD's watched him wrap his hands, that somehow makes all of the shit that you just saw go away. That is neither one of those. Neither one of those are photoshopped pictures. But they want you to believe that they are. Tyson Fury should be thrown out for the rest of his fucking life. Because that could have killed Deontay Wilder. Look at the back of his neck. Those injuries are around the C3, C6 area, which can paralyze or kill somebody. And Tyson Fury, much love, Underground Silence said, Fernando Don, salute the best to ever do it. Support you all day, every day, man. Much love, and I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate you so much for the support. Timothy Blunt said criminal investigation should take place the same as Panama Lewis with this glove gate. This is a replay of what rightfully sent Panama Lewis to prison. Absolutely, dude. On that site right there, on that right there, you can't tell me this dude don't belong in jail. And you really gotta be on some old special shit for you not to see this. Come on, man. Hey, man, look, we got 500 people in the building and we only got 244 likes, man. Let's get the likes over 500. Because I know these dudes. I know some of y'all just hit the like. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So I don't want to hear anything, man, from any of these guys. Tim said your hand would break against somebody's face. That's bullshit. People have been fighting bare knuckles. People fought bare knuckles. People fought bare knuckles for 200 years. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't fight bare knuckles? Prize fighting was bare knuckles from 1690 to 1900. What do you mean? There's more time in boxing with people fighting without pads than they are with pads. Boxing has only had have had gloves on for about 120 years. For the 200 years before that, there was no pads. So how could you say you would break? Human beings can't punch people without breaking their hands? Have you ever been in a fight? Just for real, have you ever been in a fight before? Please tell me that anytime you ever hit somebody in their head that you broke your hand. I punched plenty of people in the head. Plenty of people in the head. Never broke my hand. Never broke it. And landed solid shots on people. Never broke my hand. A lot of trolls and spectators, they're not supporters. Oh, no, some of them are. 533, 300 of them are. Easy. There you go. We up to 309. Much love in that super chat. Look, dude, you got to go. Okay, let's cut it. Let's cut to the chase here. Okay, let's cut straight to the chase. Tyson Fury needs to go. There don't need to be. He said, never, you break your fingers long before those knuckles break. Look, dude, Tyson Fury's family is bare knuckle fighters. He said, before that fight started, he said that he was going to be dipping his hands in gasoline in order to toughen up his hands. That's what he said. Tyson Fury said that. In the lead up to this fight. Much love in that super chat, Big Dog Willie. Oh, Claude said he don't only have a dent, he had trauma, which caused the keloid. Much love in that super chat. And a keloid. Exactly. Lil Mama said he dipped his hands in petroleum. Why would you dip your hands in petroleum if you fighting with gloves on your hands? But see, all that shit is extra. Which is why I'm telling you, dude, don't pay attention to the extra shit. Because what they're doing is extra shit. Big Dog Willie said, PSA, public service announcement, fuck Dillian White, Fury, the WBC, and Wilder. Much love, dog. Look, man, I hate to walk you guys through it again. Bradford Yeto, it seems like you took a few licks too. I have. Absolutely, I have. I've been hit. I have been. I've been in fights before. Yeah. But let me see. Let me check to see if I'm sane. Do you see a dent there, everybody? He wants to say that I took too many shots to the head. So, again, do you see a dent in Deontay Wilder's head? A dent in his head. I see a dent in his head. I saw a dent in his head. Mr. Yito, did you see a dent in his head? Because I saw a dent in his head. But maybe I need to check. Let me check again. Let me just see again. Let me see if I'm missing something. Yeah, because I definitely saw the dent. Yep. I see fingers right there. I see no padding right here. That glove is completely flat. Yes, this is the side of his, this is the opposite. This is the side of the head that he was hit with. This is the glove that did the hitting. The glove that caused the dent is the one with no padding in it. Gerald McCarter, Fanon, I'm not doubting Wilder has some shattered bone fragments, but the area you are referring to is not a dent. That is excessive swelling. That's giving a false appearance of a dent. Are you fucking what? What? A false is that what you're going to do? You're going to say that I don't see what I see? Oh, it just swole there. It's not a real dent. It's just that it swole up. Dude, that came from Deontay Wilder's people, dude. They're saying they have a dent in his head, dog. Like, just, I mean, that's just, and all I can say to that is wow. You know, all I can say to that is wow. You're saying that is swelling that makes it look like there's a dent, even though there's a ridge on the top of it. Just okay. Wow. All right. That's not a dent. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. That is unique. Okay. That is pretty. It swells inward. Dude, that's a dent in the motherfucker's head, man. Okay. That's a dent in his head. Why would it stop swelling right there? Why wouldn't the swelling just gradually decrease? It's just going to stop right there around that ridge. Swelling make the infected area look bigger. He said, when does it ever look like a dent? Dude, look, let me tell you something, man. Dude, look, man. Y'all need to stop. Okay, so as far as acting as if Tyson Fury's gloves were not loaded, and the Deontay Wilder's was injured from it, we can stop that conversation. Okay, I agree with Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Yeah, we can stop that. I check my history. I'm a Wilder defender, but I'm also a doctor. Please wait for x-rays. First of all, fuck you. What is there to wait for? Do you really believe that there's not fucking x-rays? Now you're going to tell me to wait until somebody gives me x-rays? Do you want them to x-ray the glove too? You want them to x-ray the glove too? It just so happens that the glove that has no padding on it creates something like that upside somebody's head? And you want me to wait? And you want me to wait for what? When exactly? Do you guys ever stop that shit? Like, why would somebody wait? I guess, yes, let's do that. Let's take your advice and let's just wait for the x-rays to never come out. For Deontay Wilder to show x-rays like what? Like I'm going to be able to read the x-rays or something? Because what happens when I show you the x-rays? Then you're going to say, well, no, see, you're not a doctor. You can't read x-rays. And I'll be like, you're right. I'm not a doctor. I can't read x-rays. I can look at I can look at an MRI, or I can look at an x-ray and see absolutely nothing looking at it, where a doctor could be like, that's a bruise, that's a this, that's a contusion. How the fuck would I know that? No, I'm going to look at the dent in the dude's head, man. I'm going to look at the dent in his head. And I'm going to look at the fact that there's no fucking padding in the glove. That's what I'm going to look at. Okay? I'm not going to wait around for somebody to miraculously explain to me something that you believe. I've seen enough. WBA's response to me: when you relax and want to chat, then come back. We don't need you like this. No point in listening to angry people say angry stuff just because they can hide behind the screen. Oh, WBC's response to me was: when you relax and want to chat, then come back. We don't need you like this. No point in listening to angry people with angry stuff because they hide behind the screen. Dude, what the fuck is hiding? But first of all, what's hiding behind the screen? Much love in that super chat, LeRae Williams. Ain't nobody hiding behind the screen. What do you mean hiding behind the screen? I'm supposed to wait behind somebody that hides behind a computer? What is the media doing? They're not hiding. See all that language, dude? All that language is somebody that's fucking busted. When you relax and want a chance, stop being emotional. We don't want to talk to you while you're emotional. There's no need to listening to you because you're angry. Because angry people say angry stuff. Dog, people say that they see gloves coming through somebody's hand. A hand coming through somebody's glove. And they say that they see somebody with a big ass dent on their head. What does somebody being angry have to do with that? So what if they're angry? You want them to be nice and polite and happy? Oh, only come talk to me when you're happy. Nah, dog. You guys can't do it. Let's be real about it. The WBC, you can't do anything about it. You don't have any power to do that. Tyson Fury sues you, and then you're going to be caught. He's going to turn around and sue you. So you don't want to be sued. And you like the money, so you'd rather get it from the next fight. Just cut it out, man. You said octopus trainer. You're not a doctor. You're a fucking octopus trainer. That's your name, asshole. No, I mean, look, man. I don't deny that the dude would be a doctor. I know that there are doctors that listen to this live stream. I wouldn't doubt that that you wouldn't be one. But I would say that you're telling me to wait for some shit that's never coming out. Under what scenario are you going to see an x-ray? Man, get out of here with that stupid shit. You're never going to see the x-ray. You're never going to see it. Much love to everybody in that super chat. Look, man, we got 532 people, 360 likes, man. Let's get them likes up, man. That would be greatly appreciated. Justin State to get my cash said Fury needs to go to a jail for attempted murder. Much love in that super chat. Nah, what they need to do is throw Larry Merchant out. Goodbye, Larry Merchant. We know you just some racist fuck because you put Larry Merchant's name on there. So you got to go right off the top of that. Now, what they need to do is that they need to start checking people and making sure that they have the distribution of people's gloves of your padding. They need to make sure that they're all over the knuckles, and you're not allowing people to get in the ring with 10-ounce bare knuckle gloves, because that's what it looks like to me. That there's nothing illegal about the gloves. That they just weighed the gloves, and they don't care if the knuckles are exposed. That's obviously what they're saying, because they're not pointing to They're not pointing to anything other than the fact that they approved the gloves. We approved it, so therefore it must be legal. It must be legal. Yeah, just because you approved it doesn't mean that those knuckles ain't exposed. If they see the x-rays, they're going to claim it's photoshopped. Of course they are. Then they got their buddy take that picture down. Take that picture down. Dude was probably like, why am I getting so much traffic on this picture? Why is there so many people looking at this picture? When you get the gloves, make a video. No, I will not. I already made my videos. I already made my videos. Matter of fact, let me remake one for you. I don't need the gloves. I have a picture. I have a picture of the glove. Ronald Reagan. Goodbye. Fanon, JD's has come out and said gloves were wrapped and okay. I don't give a fuck what JD said. Get the fuck out of here. And nor do I actually fucking believe that he said that shit. Okay? Because he would be just, who the fuck cares what he said? Why do I care? I have a picture seeing the dude's knuckles. This is the part that you're missing, homie. If somebody's in a store and they get caught on videotape stealing, it doesn't matter whether or not the other people that were in the store at the time saw him steal. It doesn't matter if the clerk saw him steal. If it's on video, because when they introduce that video into evidence, they will say nobody saw it, but look right there. He's clearly taking the candy off the shelf and putting it in his pocket. You can't say, oh, well, never mind the video evidence. The cashier didn't see me. There were 5 other people in the store and they didn't see me. So you can't, what do you think they're going to do? Throw it out? Same thing for this. These people, the same people are trying to get the WBC, and these guys are trying to get, let me make sure it's the WBC. Access denied. This gallery is private and cannot be viewed. Oh, you know that. Did he shut down everything? Nope, he just shut down that. He just shut down that gallery. Nothing else. Somebody bought all them fucking pictures is what he did. Somebody's like, I'll take them all. Shut them down. I'll take them all. I'll buy all of those. How much for all those pictures you got? So now I can run around and try to get people on copyright violations for showing it. You know, damn well y'all up to that sneaky ass dumb shit. Anyway, let me make sure it's something. Google WBC instant replay. WBC uses instant replay on here it is. WBC uses instant replay on the Wilder'S versus Drozo fight. Let's see what he has to say. Instant replay was successfully used in Russia for the September 27th WBC cruiserweight title fight between defending champion whoever and who the fuck ever, who cares? So, in the case of instant replay working perfectly as intended, the referee admitted there was some doubt that the replay showed the cause conclusively. Watch this. The referee admitted there was some doubt and that the replay showed the cause. Here, let's go back. Somebody, Wilder'S corner conceded the cut was indeed caused by an accidental headbutt. This was a case of instant replay working perfectly as intended. The referee admitted that there was some doubt and the replay showed the cause conclusively. If the cut had been ruled as caused by a legal punch as initially was called for, it was worsened to the point of a stoppage, right? Blah, blah, blah. As the replay showed, the correct call was an accidental headbutt. So, right there, man, don't bring that dude's name in mind. Who the fuck cares about that dude? Nobody care about that dude. That dude is just waiting in line to be. Did I hear somebody on Champ Side Boxing? No, I did not see anything. I haven't been able to watch Champ Side Boxing in a while. Not that I have anything against them. There's so many LDBC channels that I rock with LDBC channels. Big Dog Willie said, I'm an RN in trauma 1 ER. That blunt force trauma on the side. That's blunt force trauma on the side of Deontay Wilder's head. Dent on his skull isn't the right medical term. Bruised skull is what you're seeing, which is a dented skull. Thank you. Well, it's a bruised skull. Thank you. He bruised his skull. Much love in that super chat. And then Juniper B said, WBC and these trolls are gaslighting us. They do the same thing with police brutality. Getting to the photographer is on code for them and proof he cheated. You got to get out of here, Serenity Hubble. Because more than likely you're starting shit with people. You got to go. So the fact that the photographer deleted the photograph is proof that Fury is guilty. He didn't delete it. He just is making it not available for you all to see. But no worries, because I got a copy. And it's copyrighted to him. And it's not a copyright violation letting people know. Because it's just commentary. It's just commentary. I'm not claiming it's mine. I'm not selling it. So anytime you want to see it, don't worry. It's up. It's all over the place. And we'll continue to show it. And we'll continue to show it. But let's get back to the point. Like I said, why does instant replay work for them? They clearly say that in the case of an accidental headbutt, that the ref didn't see it. Right? The people on the sidelines didn't see it. But instant replay saw it. Who would have known that cameras can see things that people can't with their naked eye? Who would have known? These people are trying to tell you, ignore the video evidence. Pay attention to the fact that I didn't see it with my eyes. Did you hear about the camera on in the room unhooked? I saw them put the I just saw him put something over it. Dude, look to me. He said I fit in said I posted a bunch of those photos. Oh yeah, dude, it's obvious, man. It's obvious. Paid him to take it down, yeah, one or the other. Or he saw the video and was like, oh no, I gotta stop it. I'll put that on pause. I don't care because I have it. So anybody wants to say anything, I can show you the actual picture. The fact that that they made it a private gallery just tells you that he knows. He knows what that is, and he don't want no part. He don't want no part of it. The evidence is very clear and can't be denied, dude. It's a wrap. It's a complete wrap, dude. Now the question is, what happens with Tyson Fury? And is the WBC going to do something about it? No. The WBC's not going to be do anything about it because they're just a front for the promoters anyway. The WBC is just a front for the promoter. That's what the sanctioning bodies are. The sanctioning bodies behave as if they're just a front for the promoter. So I don't expect anything out of it. But the case has already been proven. And people know what the deal is. And the next time he fights, you're going to see something else. You're going to see something else because, dude, the dude feels like he has to cheat. And there's no way you can get around it. So there's so many scumbags in this boxing, man. Absolutely. There's a ton of scumbags in it. But at the end of the day, they already got paid the money. They already got paid the money. But Tyson Fury, you're completely out there in the wind, dog. You're completely out there in the wind. And more things are going to continue to come out because of it. WBC We Back Cheaters TV said I served Canelo the beef myself. Yeah, exactly. This dude, as soon as Canelo Alvarez popped dirty, there's the WBC. Well, no, we believe that he's an upstanding guy and he's passed all these other tests and there's never any other issues with those tests. We stand behind him fully. Yeah, you stand behind him so heavy that you will elevate him to a franchise championship so he doesn't dump your belt. And watch, they'll try to do that shit with Tyson Fury too. They'll try to do that shit. They'll try to do the franchise champion with him. Even though what they said was that the championship is for people that move in between weight classes. How can you? Tyson Fury can't fight at anything other than Tyson Fury can't do anything other than fight at heavyweight. So how can he be eligible for a franchise championship? Exactly, Lawrence Johnson, you got it. Change the rules, and they will change those rules without a doubt. Because they're out there to get money, man. That's it. But people got to keep speaking up about it and let people know. Dog, this shit that was a fixed fight. It's not even a question. It's a fixed fight. And Tyson Fury clearly bent the rules as much as he possibly could to inflict as much damage as he could on Deontay Wilder. So he got a swollen scalp. Swollen scalp. Terrible, man. Terrible. But God don't like ugly. Remember that. God don't like ugly. And that's why all this shit got held up. I will say, did you get my super chat for now? My bad. I might have missed because I've been running. Dude, I've been on cast. See, 15 likes, man. I knew we got some more likes in the building. CRB has said, you think that it's a chance JD's missed it? Absolutely. Let me go through these super chats. My bad. Underground. Okay, I'll go from Underground to Sound. Fanana Don, salute. The best ever to do is support you all day, every day, man. Thank you. And thank you for your support. Dashiki Jones said, look at the back of the neck. Those injuries are around the C3, C6 area, which can paralyze or even kill somebody. Ridiculous. Claude Brown said he didn't only have a dent, he had trauma, which caused a keloid. He said, PS public service announcement from Big Dog Willie. Fuck Dillian White, Fury, WBC, and Wild haters all day for sure. He said this 6'9", 300-pound dude. This is a 6'9", 300-pound dude. Why couldn't this happen? Man, he's a chicken shit is what he is, dog. Much love in that super chat. Then Justin States gets my cash said Fury needs to go to jail for attempted murder. I mean, man, they're not going to do it for that because you sign up for that risk when you fight. Claude Brown says y'all crazy because where that dent at is the temple area. He could have killed him. Y'all just the finest, man. Just ridiculous. Will said, how does Fury go from a life-to-death fight with Wallen to almost fracturing Wilder's skull in one training camp? Fuck you, Fury. Exactly, dude. Big Dog, you think it's a chance JD's just missed it? Yeah, absolutely. I do believe there's a chance that he just missed it. Absolutely. There's definitely a chance, man. Juniper B said, WBC and these trolls are gaslighting us. They do the same thing with police brutality. Absolutely, man. Getting a photographer is on code for them. Proof he cheated. Yeah, dude, look, man. He said, you just posted a bunch of those photos. Look, man, obviously, Tyson Fury is just a raggedy-ass dude. Just a raggedy-ass dude. And these guys talking about police brutality, of course. I was called a racist every day of the week, right until all of those riots and not riots, all the demonstrations happened. Dude, we were all just a bunch of race baiting stuff about police brutality. They lie, dog. They lie, dude. They lie like rugs. Okay? And they have no shame in lying like a rug. Gerald McCarter said, I'm in full support of you for 9. Fury did use loaded gloves. Please don't think I'm not supporting. Wow, that's all good, Gerald McCarter. Much love in that super chat. The thing is, I'm just testy about the whole thing. Man. Much love in that super chat, man. I get testy about the whole thing, man. It's nothing against any of y'all. You got butt hurt stalkers. Yeah, I got crazy amount of stalkers, man. Crazy amount of stalkers. But nah, he signed up for a boxing match, not loaded gloves, attempted murders, must be the charge. But I'm saying he's got to prove that whatever injuries that he got, he couldn't have got from a regular boxing match, right? So loaded gloves are illegal in the boxing sense, not necessarily in the legal sense, because you got to prove the damages. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury needs to be thrown out of sport of boxing for good, man. It's just, there's no other way around it, dog. She says, Sal Ochoa said, I've been a cut man 11 years, never seen an injury like that before. Dog, I've been a boxing fan for 46 years conservatively. I've been a fan for 46 years conservatively. Dude, I saw those loaded gloves against Antonio Margarito. Antonio Margarito against Cotto. That's what the punches look like coming off Tyson Fury. The reaction from Deontay Wilder off of those punches was completely different than the first fight. No fighter develops power in that short of time. Much love in that super chat, Mr. Simmons. Says some YouTube dude named The Adult said those pictures are of the glove are Photoshop, and the accusations made did not come from Wilder himself. It comes from fans. He's full of shit on both of those. Sean Snowden said, is my super chat going through? Yes, sir. He said, God don't like ugly. Yes, sir. He said he don't like ugly and ain't fond of cute neither. Salute for 9. Yes, sir. That's Sean Snowden in the building. Again, let me read it again. He said he don't like ugly and ain't too fond of cute either. Dude, this shit is not Photoshop, homie. I've already shown you it's not Photoshop, but I'll be more than happy to show you again that this photo is not Photoshopped. And that dude, fuck that dude. The dude is just lying. How would he know that it's not? How would he know it's Photoshop? Unless you have the original. Well, good for me. I have the original. Right here. No problem. There you go. Here you go. So, just to show you, again, this is from the photographer's website. Copyright 2020, John Grzinski. Location, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the website it's on that they now have marked private because so many people are going to it looking for this picture. Now, if the guy told you it was Photoshopped, I suggest that you no longer watch him because he just either lied to you, or he's just pulling some shit out of his backside that he has no way of proving. I just showed you the original. That is not Photoshop. Them eyeballs do look Photoshopped. Nah, this dude is just trying to, look, man, people are afraid of this type of stuff. People are afraid of it. That's why people get taken advantage of and they don't go to the police or they don't say anything when something happens to them because of people like that, right? And the people that commit the crimes are going to inundate you with a bunch of negativity. They're going to call you all kind of names. They're going to say that you're lying about this. The only reason that you're doing it is for that. They're going to go all over the place with all kind of insults about you, just like my man said about the WBC's response. Well, I can't talk to you if you're angry. Why can't you talk to me if I'm angry? I bet some money on Deontay Wilder. Now I see the guy had loaded gloves. I want my fucking money back. How do I know that I can be betting? What if somebody's just pissed because they lost money on a fight and they now see gloves and they now see gloves that I just showed you? Said, where is the power against violent morons? Exactly, man. But look, dude, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Much love to everybody. And much love, Steel Knuckles. Much love in that super chat. Y'all make sure y'all go over to KQKC coming up next. I appreciate you guys and everything that you did for the channel. Look, dude is just, look, man, I don't have anything wrong against anything against that dude, but he's just full of shit when it comes to this. Zach, how can you fake a video about a fight? You can't. I don't have any problem with the dude. That dude that's what he does. But look, man, why don't the LDBC help? Man, kick rocks, dog. Nobody's trying to hear your shit. I don't care about why the LDBC doesn't help him. I care about this motherfucker getting what coming to him for cheating like that and making sure that other fighters don't get in the ring with somebody like that. Dude, Tyson Fury should never be allowed to fight somebody else again. Nobody that goes into a ring and does that type of thing should be allowed to fight, dude. He shouldn't be allowed to fight. And if you guys don't see that, then shame on you. It's not about Deontay Wilder. It's about the fact that Tyson Fury should not be allowed to fight because he's a dangerous individual. He's a dangerous individual that will do anything to win a fight, including risk the life of somebody else. Shame on that dude, man, and shame on y'all for supporting him. Anyway, it is what it is. Check my man KQKC coming up next. And with that, he said he can lose his subscribers if you tell the truth. And that's whatever he said. Yeah, who the fuck? I mean, dude, that motherfucker don't even put no ads in his videos. He ain't making no money. So he's going to be even more like fucking tied up the ass of these guys. Because fuck that, dude. Put some ads in your video and you don't even have to worry about what these fuckboys think. Fuck, and thank you guys for watching my videos that have a couple ads in them because you guys help pay for the video. And that means that I feel like I can say whatever I want to say because I don't need 100,000 views. I don't need 100,000 views to do a video. If I get 1,000, if I get 2,000, 3,000 on a video, it's worth it for me because those are worth as much as 30,000 videos that those other clowns put up. But because you guys are such good quality subscribers and you support so much, then I don't have any problem telling the truth because there's no blowback coming on me because I'm telling you the truth. These lying motherfuckers would lose half their channel telling you the truth. And probably would have a fucking nervous breakdown having to deal with the amount of negativity that they get, dude. Dude, I'll do a video, get 60,000 views on it, right? The vast majority of the likes are likes, right? Of the presses are likes. But then you get guys most of the comments are just people spewing shit at you. If you don't have enough nerve, I'm not going to be in 100K. I won't be in 100K for years. No matter to me. I'll get about 10,000 subscribers a year. I'm cool. Doesn't matter to me how many did I get to 100,000 subscribers or not. Because there's a finite amount of real boxing fans. That's who I want. I want the real boxing fans. I want the boxing fans that will see something like this and call it like it is, not somebody that is going to say those pictures are photoshopped. How the fuck do you know? You never went to look for the original. Just going to lie or make some shit up. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Peace. Check out Avery Johnson. Go check out my man KQKC Bison coming up next. Peace.